I was loved by everyone except my mom. Or maybe that's how I felt. Because I was that child that everyone who came across left a mark. I was very lovable. Still lovable. And still with that impression. Like I said, maybe that's how I felt. Because I found myself always trying to get my mom's love, trying to win her love, trying to live my life in a way that honored her. It's always been like a tussle. Even as beautiful as my childhood was, thanks to neighbors, people who were nearly wet, and those who were expecting the fruit of the womb, including people who had kids, full-blown family. Everyone was very swift at making my childhood memory very beautiful. I went to a lot of places, a lot of restaurants, even churches. Because some persons considered me family, as tiny as I was, to make sure they created beautiful memories for me. I had a lot of mothers, except for my biological mother, showing me that kind of love. I've always lived with the impression that my mother hates me. Yeah, so I even built a story around it so that I could survive. What's embedded in that story is the reason why I think she hates me and trying to justify her. And I started this too early that even in my life as an adult, I tend to create excuses for people's shortcomings in my life. I mean, what's there to expect when the first persons that you're supposed to idolize by default, the people who are supposed to make your life memorable, the one person who's supposed to even be like a mirror to you, because of course there's that person that you have to see and want to be like. That's how come a lot of people are bad, because they came from bad mothers. They mirrored what they saw. Not to deviate, but this is me saying, mothers, please, regardless of what your reasons are as to why and how that child came to being, and why you probably do not feel some type of way around that child, at least show that child love. Show that child love, because it's not until you beat kids that they can tell that you don't love them. Trust me, they can tell, especially the ones who were very beautiful, lovable, the little angel that everyone wanted to be around except you. Currently, I know there are kids that are suffering what I suffered as a child. Yes, mothers will always say, me, I hated you. I never hated. Excuse me, ma'am. You do not get to tell the child how to feel. Because you can't tell someone who feels loved by everyone except you alone that you love them. That's the magic behind it. Please, we need to do better. We really need to do better. I've seen people say, because of all I went through during her birth and whatnot, that's why I showed her hate. Excuse me? I've heard some say, because of what the father did to me, because of how the father treated me, that's why I showed her hate. I've heard things like, the mother did not know better. It's exactly how the parents treated her that she treated her kids. Excuse me, ma'am. Jesus. I, for one, think my mom carried over how she was treated over to us, because she never stopped. And as for my siblings, they have their own story to tell. Whether they want to tell it or not, I am not going to do the telling. I'm going to focus on me. The thing that I called hatred from my mom towards me, it progressed. There were stages to it. real stages that I had to draft it. Yes, I had a book where I used to document everything my mother did to me, as little as I was. I documented both the date, the time, word for word, like no details exempted. But I'm not in possession of that book anymore, thanks to mothers do better.